Good morning and welcome to another day of a year of miracles. And today we're on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson number 354. Today's lesson is We stand together, Christ and I, in peace and certainty of purpose, and in Him is His Creator, as He is in me. My oneness with the Christ establishes me as your son, beyond the reach of time, and wholly free of every law but yours. I have no self except the Christ in me. I have no purpose but His own, and He is like His Father. Thus must I be one with you as well as Him. For who is Christ except your Son as you created Him? And what am I except the Christ in me? And that's it. That's our lesson for today. Short and sweet, but really powerful, right? If you look at what this is saying, basically it's saying that Christ mind, that one mind that shares that mind of God, is in me, is in you, is in all things, right? And what are we but that, right? We are that Christ mind. That's why when we say I am, there's no need for any more words, right? Because we just are. We are that Christ mind that is in that one mind as God created all of us. So that's it. That's our lesson for today, and the acknowledgement that we stand together, right? Christ and I, in peace and certainty. And in Him is His Creator, right? That one mind of love, that one mind of God, as He is in me and you. So how can that show up for you today as you're going through your day? Just the remembrance of who you are, right? One of the most powerful things we can do is to know thyself, right? Know thyself. And if you're still confused about that, just ask. Very powerful meditation and mantra. Close your eyes and just ask, who am I? And don't answer it. Don't try to answer it. Just ask the question, and the answer will come, right? When you quiet your mind and connect to that stillness inside of yourself. Who am I? And then no words. Just connect to the silence, right? Because that's the one thing that I think is missing in our lives, is that space that needs to be created. Most of our lives are so filled. They're filled with things. They're filled with responsibilities. They're filled with lists, right? How many of us have a list? I know I do. And right, it's important to have a list. But how many of you have on your list, create space today? Create that space, that stillness today. I bet you that's not on your list. And it should be on the top of our list, right? Because that's the only thing that's real. That's the only time that is now. Create space to be in the now. It should be on our list every day. Create space to be in the now, right? So maybe add that to your list, to your to-do list. Not that you need one more thing on your list, but that's the one thing that's missing from all of our lives, is the space to really embrace now, to embrace who we are in truth, to connect to that one mind. That's the truth of all of us, that timeless mind. I know we say that we are eternal beings, right? But what does that mean? Does that mean that time goes on forever? No, because time is an illusion. Being an eternal being means that we connect to that place of timelessness, where there's no time and it goes on forever, right? That no time, that space that we are just connected to that one mind of Christ, that one mind of love that we all share. So add that to your list. Create to the one mind of Christ today, right? Could be on all of our lists every day, and just keep putting it on the next list and the next day and the next day, because it's so important to create that space. It's the thing that's missing from our life. Our lives are so filled up with stuff. We need to create space. So see if you can do that today with our lesson today. We stand together, Christ and I, in peace and certainty of purpose in that space that we can create for ourselves today. A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 354. Great to see all of you here this morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Francine. Hey, honey, nice to see you on the live feed this morning. Hey, Name, nice to see you this morning. Happy Friday, Pam. Good to see you here. Good sunny morning for you. Ooh, nice. You've got some sunshine in the north. We've got some rain in the south today, but it's a nice rain. It's kind of a peaceful, calming rain. So I'm happy for you that you have some sunshine today. Hey, Carl, nice to see you this morning. Good morning, Vera. Good to see you on the live feed this morning. Hi, David. Nice to see you here this morning. Hey, Marianne. Great to see you this morning. Great to see you. Yay. Good morning, Charles. Nice to see you this morning. Vera says, I and Christ are one in all of us. Blessed as that. Right? It's so true. So true to acknowledge who you are and who we all are, right? That one mind of Christ, of God, of love, whatever your word is for it. Hi, Jeannie. Nice to see you here this morning. Good morning, Guy. Terry says, going to create space. I know, right? Going to create space. How great is that? Let's put that on our list every day, not just today. And Sarah's on the live feed, and it's Sarah's birthday today. Happy birthday, Sarah. Great to see you here this morning, watching A Course in Miracles, Workbook Lesson 354. So see if we can all put that on our list today. Creating space. Let's write that down. Let's take some time to create space, right? Where we can just be and be true to ourselves. Be who we are in truth. Know thyself. And if you don't know, which most of us don't, right? And we're on that journey of discovering, who am I? That's a great meditation. Close your eyes and just say, who am I? Who am I? And quiet your mind in that space. And don't even wait for an answer. Don't look for an answer. Just put it out there and it'll come back and you'll see it. Just be open and aware of allowing it to show up as it wants to show up, right? Because so many times we have an idea of an answer that we're expecting, and we don't see the other answers, right? We don't see all the other answers. I'm sure you're all familiar with the story of the person who was caught in the flood, and he went to his roof and he was praying to God, and he said, God, please save me, please save me. And a person came by with a boat and said, get in the boat. And the guy says, no, I'm okay. I have faith. I prayed to God. And so the person took off, and several more people showed up and tried to help him. And he said, no, I'm in good hands. I've prayed to God. And then, finally a helicopter comes in the final rescue. You need to grab the rope. Come on, we'll pull you up into the helicopter. And he didn't leave because he said he had such a strong faith that God would save him. And in the end, what happened? The flood came and took him. And the story is that as he went to the pearly gates, and he said, why have you forsaken me? Why didn't you come and save me? And God said, what are you talking about? I was there. I came in a boat. I came several ways. I came in a helicopter, and you refused me, right? So let's look and see, keep our eyes open to all the ways that the one mind of God shows up for us, right? Because we think it has to be a certain way. So we're waiting for that certain way, and we're not allowing all of the miracles to show up in the way they are showing up, right? So be open to that today, and be open to standing together, in that one mind of love, that one mind of Christ, and see what shows up for you today when you say, who am I? Or you create that space. Just allow it to be whatever it needs to be or is today. So great to see all of you here on the live feed again. Hey, Michelle, great to see you jumped on here. Good morning, Greg. Nice to see you this morning. Hey, Cindy, great to see you here this morning. So enjoy practicing this lesson today, and feel free to share if you would like to share, what's happening for you today around this lesson. I'd love to read about it or hear about it, and I hope you will join me again tomorrow morning for our next live A Course in Miracles workbook lesson. All right, until then, thank you everyone for showing up this morning and being here with me. Hey, Cindy, good to see you here on the live feed, and I will be back tomorrow morning with our next live A Course in Miracles workbook lesson right up until the end of the year, December 31st, 365 lessons. So today we are on 354. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye, guys.